Hello guys, this is Lima Yankee 2 Hotel. Today I'm activating a park. This park is still in the boundaries of the city, so I parked in this parking lot. Basically the only place where you can park with your car or with my radio van in my case. Down in the valley there's a river. In summertime it's fantastic place, you know, for the recreational purposes. As it is winter and pretty cold, maybe some -2 degrees Celsius, I decided, you know, to activate this park from my radio van, from the warmth of my car. So here's my radio van, my trusty Reno Traffic, and my antenna. Very simple antenna today. You'll see it in action very soon. Before we start the activation, let's check the SWR of my vertical whip. So in this configuration on 20-meter band, I almost don't need a loading coil, maybe just a few turns of it. The Icom IC-7300 has got a very good function, you know, of scanning the SWR, kind of a antenna analyzer built in this radio, which is pretty nice. We need to choose bars. Let's make it 7 bars, whatever. So now we need just to push PTT and see. Yeah, fantastic. You see, this is just almost actually 1-to-1, 1.2 probably to 1. Very good. And no antenna tuner, involved here. So that's great. Let's go. My Bama key TP3 paddle sits nicely on the magnet pads on the radio. So let's call CQ. Alright, so far so good. On CW on 20-meter bands I've done around 36 contacts and in 1 hour time, so that's fine. So now let's try move on to SSB on 20-meter band. How's the SWR? Alright, still good. So SWR is flat from the CW portion of the band until the actually SSB upper part. CQ Florafona, this is Lima Yankee 2 Hotel / Portable, London Yankee 2 Hotel / Portable, calling Florafona and listening. Tango station. Delta Lima 1 again.
Romeo Oscar Tango, Romeo Ontario Tango.
Roger, Delta Lima 1 Romeo Oscar Tango, you are 5 by 9, 59, Cassell.
Roger, you're also 5 by 9, 59, 73 and 44.
Thank you very much, 73, QRZ, LY2 Hotel Portable. Sierra Papa 7. Sierra Papa 7, Mike Whiskey 59, QSL. Delta Lima 6 Foxtrot Charlie, good afternoon, 59, QSL. Yes, thank you very much. Thanks for 59 from Dortmund. Good luck, 73. Lima Yankee 2 Hotel Stroke Portable. Alright, so there is some slight pile up on 20 meters SSB2. So it's okay. The whip is working very nice. So for 30 meter band I need to change the tap on the coil. I just need to switch. Luckily I have some marks, you know, done with the Sharpie pen, more or less, so I hope it's gonna be like this. My antenna is just somehow right under the big limb of tree. But it works, it works. Let's go to the meter and let's change to RTTY just to get a steady carrier. Just let's check. Oh yeah, 3 to 1, a little bit too much. So then we can go to the SWR scanning and see. Yeah, it's too much. Now let's try to use the antenna tuner. I'm too lazy, you know, to climb up again my roof. Let's see if the inbuilt tuner can help in any way. I think it's tuned. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let's see what's the meter. Yeah, perfect. It's actually like this, you know, you can either play with the tap on the coil, or you can just, you know, switch the tap more or less to the right direction and then do the rest of the tuning with the inbuilt tuner on the Icom IC-7300. Even if there is kind of a common opinion that the antenna tuner in the Icom IC-7300 is not so very much good range tuner, but in this case, when you only need, you know, to tune just a little bit, the inbuilt tuner for this purpose just works perfectly. 30 meters was okay. I've done more than 20 contacts in some half an hour, so that's fine. So now let's try the last band, 40 meter band with this antenna. Each time you need to jump out of your car and, you know, go and change the step. But well, that's not a problem. Not a problem. The antenna itself looks like working very nicely. It's my trusty and, you know, I have it for 5 years, probably the same setup, and the setup works flawlessly, and I've done thousands of contacts with it. So antenna itself, it's from the older MFJ whips, and the coil is also from MFJ, so now probably they're not in produce anymore, but there are some other versions of these whips. The elevated counterpoise, this is kind of a 10 meters original counterpoise, originally supplied with the body stick antenna. Very nice, very convenient. So the whole antenna acts kind of a L-type antenna probably. On 40 meters, you know, the tap is somewhere here. I can listen to the sound, you know, on the air. On 40 meters there's some increase in sound, so that's probably, let's hope that the tap is fine. All right, so now what do we have? Okay, around 3. So it means we need to, okay, let's make it as it was, somewhere around here. You know, every single turn, every single turn makes a difference. It's pretty sharp tuning, you see. All right, so what do we have now? Okay, something like 2.6, 2.7 probably. Let's see how about tuner. Will it cope with this? Yes, it did. Yeah, okay, very good. So now we have 1.2 to 1. After some attempts I got a desirable result. 40 meters, it's tuned now well, but lots of noise. So now I'm listening to the band with the noise reduction, digital noise reduction on. Now let's take a look what would be if I switch it off. You see? Terrible. Noise reduction works pretty nice on Icom IC-7300. Without the noise reduction, I think I could hardly do any contacts on 40 meters today. So let's try. Let's see. All right. "40 meters is not a success today. Very noisy, terribly noisy, lots of hum, and even noise reduction, even if it works, but doesn't help, you know. It does help. I've done, you know, just few QSOs, less than 10 on CW. On 40 meters, I decided not to continue on SSB because not very much hope that, you know, I'll be very successful. But anyway, so it's getting cold, and a cup of hot tea is very useful. So summing up, guys, I've done 84 contacts on 3 bands on 20, 30 and 40 meters. Most of these contacts were done on 20 meter band. 30 meter band was quite nice too, nice CW, not so noisy, so it was a pleasure to walk 30 meters, my favorite band, by the way. 40 meters was a disaster, very noisy. I've done just few, like less than 10, I think 7 contacts on 40 meters. So all in all 84. Park is activated, and I'm really happy. It was a pleasure to activate my first park this year, 2025. So my equipment today was transceiver Icom IC-7300, good trusty transceiver, maybe not so designed, you know, for portable. Even sometimes it's said that Icom IC-7300 is a portable radio, but well, it is a portable radio if you know, go by car or by my van as I today, and I can carry a lot. So I took my IC-7300, I took my 100 amp hours lithium iron phosphate battery, so it also very convenient, no problems. It works and works and works. Full 100 watts of output, and no problems with the power supply. I took my Bengali pedal, and I also took my teeny tiny Bama Key TP3 pedal, just to compare them. They're comparable in quality. TP3 is much smaller, much lighter. It sits on magnetic pads, sits very nicely on the metal, on the steel made cover of the transceiver. So Bengali works flawlessly, in all conditions, be it freezing, be it sunny, be it hot, whatever. As it comes to the Icom IC-7300 for activations in the parks, it's pretty nice. I'm glad I tried out my Icom IC-7300 one more time, so it proved itself the radio which is worthwhile taking with you. It's easy to operate, which is important when you activate. It's convenient to handle pile-ups. Maybe the dynamic range is a little bit lower than, for instance, ISO FT710. Comparison of these radios, that's another topic. In my other videos, I'm activating with different radios, so if you follow my channel, you may find all these videos on my channel. Of course, the best way is to subscribe to my channel, and then you will be informed about any and every new video coming out. That would be my advice, if you like my channel, of course. Please leave your comments in the comment section. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and see you in my next videos. This is 73. This is Linas, Lima Yankee 2 Hotel. Cheerio.